Hey there, my name's Tracy from Randomness of Rudy, and in this video we're going to talk about Aquarius and a relationship with Scorpio. This is a part of my YouTube series, The Aquarius Experience, where I take a look at Aquarius and a relationship with each sign of the zodiac. So if you haven't seen the first video I did where I go a bit more in depth on what it's actually like to date an Aquarius, please go back and check that out. Aquarius with Scorpio is a very, very tough match. And it's interesting because I see this match happen more often than not. And the only thing I can attribute it to is fascination. You know, Aquarius is going to be attracted to this sexual magnetism and depth that Scorpio exudes. And in the meantime, Scorpio is going to be somewhat curious about this light-footed Aquarius who, you know, is deeply intellectual and very strong and very much unconventional and aloof, okay? So there's definitely going to be a fascination between these two signs, and it's probably why these two signs come together so often. But nevertheless, it is a tough match. Aquarius is an air sign, Scorpio is a water sign, and the elements alone can be very difficult to harness in a way that's manageable, okay? Aquarius tends to operate in the realm of ideas, whereas Scorpio requires a deep, deep connection. And so if you can get the relationship off the ground, these are things that you will have to keep in mind, all right? As far as lovemaking between you, again, somewhat of a mismatch where you'll have to make some adjustments. You know, Aquarius can be very light in the bedroom, and Scorpio wants to consume you. You know, I gave a reading to an Aquarius-Scorpio couple, and I made the joke in that Aquarius wants to just be your friend in a relationship. That's what's the most important. Whereas Scorpio wants your soul in a relationship. That's what's important to Scorpio. And so these are very core differences between you, especially in the bedroom. You know, Scorpio, again, needs connection, needs deep connection, needs to be able to, you know, feel that emotional oneness with his or her partner. And because Aquarius doesn't do well when it comes to emotions, and it's really because as an air sign, Aquarius doesn't know how to navigate emotions as well as a water sign would be able to. You know, it gives this level of a detachment that comes with Aquarius in a relationship on an emotional level. And so in the bedroom, you know, Aquarius, you're going to have to learn how to just, I don't know, fake it if you can, as far as the connection and the intensity that Scorpio is looking for. And in the meantime, Scorpio, if you can try to keep it light, try not to overwhelm your Aquarius with that deep emotional need, you may find that lovemaking is easier between the two of you, okay? So just be aware of your differences here in terms of sexual compatibility. As far as your disagreements go, you know, Aquarius and Scorpio are fixed signs, and so while on the one hand, you know, if a relationship comes from this association, you both will be committed to one another, which is wonderful. However, on the other hand, when it comes to your disagreements, you know, you reach an impasse in the sense that you're both so stubborn and immovable, and you have your own opinion, and you're fixed in nature. And so this is something you will have to be aware of when it comes to your disagreements, when it comes to those arguments. Aquarius is probably the more flexible one, as well as the more rational one. And Scorpio may admire this begrudgingly so, okay? Scorpio will never admit this, but Scorpio will probably admire it because Scorpio is very much aware of how his or her emotional nature can kind of cloud his or her judgment, all right? And so Scorpio, you stand to benefit the most if you're able to calm yourself and actually approach a grievance with discussion, with rational energy, and with logic, okay? That's the only way that you and your Aquarius will be able to reach a compromise, all right? But outside of these things, there is a fascination between you two. And if you can get to know one another, take your time, pace yourself, build a friendship, understand your differences, accept those differences, this could be a very strong, powerful, deeply connected match, okay? But you will have to remember that you're both different, you operate differently, you'll have to accept those differences, you won't be able to change this in one another, and if you can accept these things and put forth the effort, it really could be a wonderful match. You both would have a lot to teach each other. If you want more information, feel free to visit my website at randomnessofrudy.com. Good luck.